We back. Heavy bench day. I'm not gonna record the whole workout, but I did want to get this part. I'm gonna record the whole workout, but the second part is gonna be silent. Because I want to finish my show and finish listening to this album. So, but here we are. We gonna see what we got today for the bench. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. It's funny, like because my bench is so low, like comparative to where I want to be. I always I have to tell myself, you don't have to. I'm good at not comparing myself to other people anyway, but I constantly have to tell myself like the work you're doing here today is gonna pay off when it's time to compete in June. Like doing bench 3 times a week and kind of in my mind going crazy on bench and really trying to get it and struggling and failing. Like this is all really gonna be worth it. Um, Come June. Like I look at my other lifts. Like I remember when 225 was tough. Like when I first started like lifting weights, like actually lifting free weights. I was like, man, it's kind of tough. Like it's kind of making me feel like I'm never gonna have a big bench. But like, man, the chest pump I got the other day, like if you watch my workout from the other day, the pump I got, I was like, oh shoot, wow, that boy look swole, boy look strong. I'm like, if I can get something like that today, like it just fuels my program. Like, and my program is one of growth. Like, I've seen how far I've come, and I know I can get farther. You know what I'm saying? So I'm locked in, man. I'm trying to be the best version of myself that I can be. You know what I mean? And squat and daily, I feel like squat came along a lot faster than I thought it would. In deadlift, I mean, I feel like I have a good deadlift, like, and it's progressed. I remember I couldn't deadlift 325, and now I'm deadlifting 405, and that was only a matter of like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I guess I'm still in like my newbie gains phase on everything except bench. So I gotta make bench start to fly like that too. Yeah. Now the program is calling for that to be 5 sets of 5. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know if I got 5 sets of 5, but you know me, I'm gonna give it every set and every rep I got. You know what I mean? I set a big goal of taking my bench from 259 to 314. Look, I truly believe I can do it. Like, man, I'm working 12-hour days. I'm working 6, 7 days a week. Like I'm working, but I get off work, spend time with my family, and I'm coming right here. Like I got no excuses, no excuses. Like bench is it's serious to me. I tested out the arch thing, trying to like perfect the arch and do all that, and everything's just not for everybody. You know what I mean? I don't think having an arch in my bench is for me. Like I tried it, really didn't like it. I didn't like how it was making my back feel. Um, Maybe one day down the line I get with a coach. He's like, "Hey, you probably should do this," but for right now, I keep trying a little bit. But flat back bench, I might just be a flat back guy. You know, I'm not gonna run from it. You just are who you are in life. Sometimes, as long as I can find a good touch point and I can get it off my chest, we can keep lifting weights. So here we go. Hmm. Yeah. And then, for me, I always say, oh, it's raining. I hope that rain don't mess this video up, but it's monsooning outside. But for me, man, I always say like, you know, I wanna or I say I'm gonna drop this weight, and finally in my life I did. Now I'm at a point where I've been a consistent 200 pounds for a while. So now it's like the next goal is moving down to the 82.5 kilogram weight class, 161 to 181, I believe. It's like now, it's like I want all that at once. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's why bench has been so disappointed because I want it all at once. Like, I'm like, okay, if I hit 25, hit to 25. Now it's like you hit to 75. I haven't hit 75. You know what I mean? Like, and the weight is coming down how it's supposed to. It's like I still like right now. I just weighed myself. I was 201.7, right? So, and I mean, I ate lunch. I'm very well hydrated. Like, I know I'm under 200 pounds as far as like wake up in the morning weight. Um, and I intermittent fast too. So I'm not concerned about the weight. But it's like, I want to be 185 pounds now. You know what I mean? I want to be at a bench 315 now. And, you would think for me, person who I've lost almost 200 pounds, 150ish pounds. You would think for me, I'd be like, oh, it's cool. I know it's a slow game, but it's like something about bench. Maybe it's my pride. Like something about me wants everything I want now. You know what I'm saying? Like I need the bench to be up now. I need the weight to be down now. But it's like, dude, you got 100. I'm gonna get this wrong, but I probably got 113, 112 whole days until this competition. Like I don't have to be 185 pounds right now. I could be, but I don't have to be. I can still enjoy, my caloric intake how I want to enjoy it. Like I can still live, and sometimes you gotta tell yourself to calm down, I definitely have to tell myself to calm down, boy. You gonna get there. This bench is gonna get there too. Let's work. Yep. Yeah. I want it all at once, man. I want it all right now. This watch is actually cooperating with me right now. Keep hitting this button, but it's cooperating. I can feel the grains in my chest like grow. Man, I think one thing with bench, I think I mess myself up all the time because I used to bench really, really close. I'm talking about used to. I've only been benching for under a year, but from what I can remember from like ninth grade or the last time I really ever bench was like, hey, go inside, work more triceps and chest. And it's true, but I'm dumb. So I never really thought about it too much. I was just like, hey, this is how you're supposed to bench. Then I started training powerlifting, so I started bringing more outside. I'm like, why is my bench not what I thought it was? Well, it's different muscle groups there, bud. So you know what I'm saying. It's all a learning experience, man. Like it, I cannot wait to look back at this video and be like, dang, bro, you was in there crying, whining, and complaining about not being able to hit 275. Now you in competition. I was looking at that deadlift, y'all, man. That last deadlift, that 402.5 that I talk about all the time. They like my crowning achievement, me hitting that. I was looking at how fast it moved, and I was remembering how when I did it, it felt heavy, but like I knew it was going. 8 days prior in this gym, 400 pounds. After hitting that 395, I was like, ooh, I don't know if 400 is going. And it didn't. But at that competition, I said, "Oh, this is going." Like when I put it in, and I had time to sit with myself, watch other people live. I was like, "It's gonna go. I ain't tripping." But like right as I was like on deck, I was like, I seen them loading it up. I peeked out. I seen them loading it up. I was like, "Ooh, them red plates looking heavy." But that thing went, man. I don't know what set this is. I do that a lot. I want to say it's a set 4. Could be 5, but I think it's 4. Let's call this 4. Let's call this 4. Last set got pretty sticky at the end, but this set we will do work. Let's get it. One more. Come on, boy. Yeah. That's good work. Oh, I lose my workout. Oh, calculating heart rate. I don't need heart rate. I need the workout. Hey, I stay true. But what was I saying? Yeah, that 402, man. The way it moved, I was just like, man, that was easy. Like, I got one more set. We're gonna loosen those a little bit, breathe a little bit. But I just knew it was going. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel the same way with bench, even though that was a PR for me. And squats, I didn't know how it felt. That's why I love deadlifting. But with this bench, man, I just the program I'm doing, it said June 20th or June 27th, whatever day I'm gonna compete. It said, hey, this day, 300-pound bench to 315-pound it's on the table. And I'm like, 300 pounds, but I know I'm gonna get there. I cannot wait to look back at this video, man. And that's what I was saying before I got shredded. I can't wait to look back at this video and go, dang, like, bruh, you did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did it. And then for me, like a big goal, I always had. First of all, I remember just saying that, because I had always been big. I would say, biggest I ever got on the scale, I think 363, 365, somewhere around that. I always said 369, but I can't find the picture. So, but let's call it 370. Like, I was always like, man, I want to be able to deadlift my old body weight. And I did that and I accomplished it and I felt good. Okay, now it's like, I want to be able to deadlift 400. I got the 400. Now the goal is like 450 something, 470 or whatever it is. It's like the goal keep going up. And I was looking at the qualifying total for USAPL. And gosh, I should have wrote it down. I think 1482.6 or something like that. And, I got 1036 at the competition, 1045 here the other day, before I started this cycle. And then the goal for this next competition is 1207. So it's still 200 pounds off. But it's like, I'm like, man, okay, got the 400-pound deadlift. So now I got to get that 400-pound squat. That got to come, you know what I'm saying? Then when that comes, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, got that 300-pound bench that's there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and then you go to 500-pound deadlift. And you just keep going, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just keep having more goals, and it's so cool, bro. That's why I love powerlifting, being like a competition with yourself, because like, it's just me in here. Like, on that podium, it's just me. Like, all this training, like today I'm doing this 5 sets of 5. Then I got close grip bench. I don't know. I think it might be 3 sets or 4, 8 sets or whatever. 8 sets today. And I know I'm gonna bench another time this week. Might be Saturday. I know I got some sets in, but it's like all these sets just for just for 3 attempts, like 3 1 reps. Like, it just, I don't know, man. It's cool. I'm ready, man. I'm ready to compete again, but I just know if I come out there and be on my maximum, like hit all my goals at 314, however many kilograms that is, I hit that, and me, I'm going for it on second attempt. Depending on how I'm feeling, depending on how this program progresses, I'm gonna go for a second attempt and see if I got more. I wouldn't just wait till third. Okay, now let's go through 14. Like, I'm gonna try it. Like, ugh. I get so excited even thinking about it, man. I ain't gonna lie. All right, but let's get this last set. We're gonna finish our show. We're gonna start the mute video. We're gonna make a new video, put it together. We'll figure it out. Figure out. I told you I'm getting good with this analogy. Once, twice. Let's lift. Out the gate. Yep. Just one more, boy. Yeah. Now we talking. Now we in business. I'm feeling good. Let's finish this workout. Heck yeah.